Hi guys, welcome to another one of my videos. I'm getting ready to go on another run with my dog Taya. I have no clue where we're going, but I got this in the mail today and I'm really excited to use this. I talked about it a little bit in my last video, and basically it's just a hands-free leash that you can run with your dogs. Now, everybody that I've seen a lot of people, but everybody I've seen use this have all had big dogs. And Taya is little. She is an Alaskan Klee, which is like a miniature Siberian Husky. I'm not exactly sure how well this is gonna work for a little dog. Again, I've never seen anybody running with a little dog. We're just gonna have to give it a try and see how it goes. And I figured I would take you guys with us. Honestly, I am very, very tired. The last thing I really want to do is go out the door for a run. Last night I was having a hard time sleeping. My allergies were really bothering me. So I took an allergy pill and I can't seem to shake the effects of that. I'm just feeling so tired. That, and I'm reading the book of Azrael, and oh my gosh, you guys, oh, God tier book. Like, I know this isn't a book channel. I have another channel that's dedicated to books, but I have not wanted to put this book down. It is so good. Whole basis is I'm a runner. I am just an average person. I am not an athlete by no means. I am just a regular person in her 40s who is relearning to discover herself and her dreams, and I wanted to bring you guys with me. By no means am I the only runner on YouTube. There's tons of us out there. You can find us everywhere. So anyways, I'm just talking a lot, aren't I? So I'm gonna finish getting ready for my run. Obviously, I'm not gonna run with my hair like this. I have very thin hair, and the slightest breeze will have it in knots that are like so painful. First, I wanted to open this up with you guys. I did open beyond taking it out of the Amazon box, because I did get this on Amazon. And of course, I found it in green. So we're gonna try this out today. What do you think? You think it's gonna be pretty cool? I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Or completely disastrous. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. So here's the leash part, and then here's a part that allows it to stretch and contract. So this definitely looks like it has plenty of room, so I should easily be able to clip this to my waist and still be able to clip it to her collar and not have a problem for length or anything. Because again, like I said, I was a little bit worried that this wasn't going to work very well on a smaller dog. So again, we'll just have to see. You never know until you try, right? And then of course, here is the waistband. And then the clips. I'm assuming that this is the clip that it's going to clip onto right here, and because it allows it to move around. And again, this is part of what I really like about this. It's got some movability in it because, like I said, she's all over the place, and I'm constantly tripping over the retractable leash because she squirrels all the time. She's like all over the place. Sometimes she'll be behind me, the side of me, and then on the other side of me. And like, I swear, when I'm running with her, I'm constantly shifting my leash from hand to hand. I'm putting it behind me when I'm running. It's a disaster. So I'm hoping that this is going to add some changes here, but I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, I've never operated one of these before, so I don't know. I guess if I wanted to, I could clip it right here if I really didn't want her moving too much. And then of course, we've got this little bag, which I appreciate. I don't think I will use it much on my just regular runs, but when I'm doing races with her, this will come in handy, because then I have a place that I can put my keys and my wallet and stuff, because I'm always worried about what I'm going to do with that stuff when I'm on races, because I normally go by myself, so it's not like I can give it to anybody. So I can put my essentials in here. And then what I like about this is it's got a little thing right here, so I can put my doggy bags in here and then push it through, and then when I need to get a bag, I can just pull it out. You don't know how many times I've wasted minutes in a race with Taya because she stopped to poo, and I was struggling to try to find my my doggy bags because they'd get all tangled up, and it was a disaster. So it'd be nice to just let her do her business, pull one of these out, do my business, and then we can get on with the race. So let's go ahead and get this all on and finish getting ready to go running, and I will see you guys then. Okay, so I'm all ready. I got my headphones in, my sunglasses. Now let's get this belt situated how I want it. So I don't know where people hold it, if they put it on their hips or if they put it more on their waist. I don't know. So it's just gonna take me some getting used to, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, and then I just clip this, and I'm assuming, and this has got some handholds in it. So I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna want handholds up closer to me. And so this part down here will be where I hook her up. I'm gonna leave this part on, I'm gonna take this part off. I still gotta do my warm-ups real quick, and then we're out of here. Here, Taya. She's not used to something so heavy dragging by her, and it keeps freaking her out. This is gonna take some getting used to for both of us, I think. So we're learning on how to choke up the leash a little bit because it was getting underneath her belly between her legs, and she didn't like that. So as we're running, I'm making tweaks here and there as we go. So right now I kind of got it extra looped right here to try to take up some room. And here I was worried because she was a little dog that the leash wasn't going to be long enough. Now we're suffering from the fact that it's too long. We are used to her having the retractable leash, so she's stuck closer to me than either one of us are used to. So that's gonna take some practice for both of us because it feels a little weird, but I'm enjoying being hands-free. It's almost like when we run with her with the leash off. It feels kind of like that. So it's really nice. She does not know what to think of this thing, you guys. She's kind of draggy. So I want to make the loop that goes around the belt a little bit bigger so that it can go all the way around my waist. Right now with her, I have to keep rotating the entire belt around my waist because it reaches a spot where the loop won't go all the way around. And I think I want that ability for her because she's all over the place. So we are adapting to the shorter distance that we can get from each other. So I just have to stop faster when she decides she has to sniff something. I know in quite a few of my videos where I run with my dog, I grumble a little bit about the way slower pace, but I've noticed a difference when I'm running by myself. I run faster and my legs are stronger. So as much as I complain about it, it's actually conditioning me. So I personally, again, I'm no expert, but I challenge you to try to go for a run and slow your pace down by like 3. So if you're like normally like a 10, I would drop down to like a 12, 13, and you'll feel the burn in your legs, trust me. Whew, I feel the burn more in my legs at this slower pace than I ever did at my faster pace, but it has made me a better, faster runner, if that makes sense. It's been good for my lungs, and also I take the time during these slower paced runs
to really work on my posture when I run. I'm working and concentrating on standing up, standing tall. I've been noticing I am getting a lot of heel pain, and I've noticed I'm a heel striker when I run. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to run more on your toes. So I'm practicing that as I'm doing these slower paces. Just practicing on how my feet strike the ground and how they strike the ground. But I'm also concentrating on relaxing my shoulders, keeping my head up, my arms relaxed, and I'm focusing on keeping my legs under my hips, not overextending my legs, and I'm working on picking my legs up. It's a perfect time during these slow-paced runs to really hone in and focus on a better running posture, especially as an older runner. That's even more important, you guys. Very, very important. We are currently 2.5 miles in. It looks like we might just get that 5K in with our mile cool down, it looks like. So, woo! You know, in retrospect, maybe I should have practiced the first couple of times when we were just walking and not running. But either way, we had a couple moments where it was weird for the both of us, but I threw us in the deep end and we swam and we did really, really well. So, and now that we're walking, she wants to be more ahead of me. So I unwadded the leash and gave her a little bit more room. And I think this is part of our training, to be honest. But she just naturally, when I'm running, she sticks right by me. But when we're walking, that's when she moves ahead, I've noticed. So, and that's actually a really good thing. So, my overall thoughts after the first day of using this, absolutely love it. And shout out to the woman, even though I never did tell her I was running a YouTube channel, so she doesn't know, probably doesn't watch me. But shout out to the lady that I met at my half marathon race, her and her dog, because that's what really had me thinking about getting one of these. Again, I've seen YouTubers use them, but it wasn't until I was actually talking to the lady and asking her about it and really getting to ask my own personal questions about it that I knew I wanted to get one. It's amazing, and once we get more used to it, it's gonna be perfect. Now, I didn't put the pouch on today because I wanted us to get a feel for just the thing around my waist and the leash. So when I put the pouch on there, I'll probably just do what I'm doing now and then just rotating it. Probably not going to use that pouch except for during races, because during runs, I don't mind having to dig through my pockets and get my doggy bags. My review on this right here, 10 out of 10, you guys. I think everybody needs one. Even if you're not a runner, maybe you just like to take your dogs for walks and stuff, I would still highly recommend this thing. It is so nice getting to have your hands free and still obeying the dog leash laws. The only issues that me and Taya are currently having with it are normal issues. She's 3 years old and she has never been walked on anything but a very lightweight, retractable line. She's never had this kind of weight on her collar before. And so she hasn't had it bouncing around her and things like that. So this is all new to her. So it doesn't have anything to do with the leash itself. It just has to do with it being a weight that she's not used to. I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. I will see you guys in my next one. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.